You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Frost Schrader?
Yes, it was all settled last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fraulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember?
Yes. All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into Maria! A few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Children, I'm so happy to see you, but I must find your father right away.
I'll go get him.
I'll go with you. Well, how's your sore finger?
You remember?
Liesel, are you all right?
Yes, Maria. I'm fine.
Any telegrams lately?
No. Now I'm glad I'm going to boarding school.
Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You must face them. I have so much to tell you.
We have something to tell you, too.
You must have a great deal to tell me.
I guess the most important thing is our father's going to be married.
Married?
To Frost Schrader.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. He just told us. He told us himself. We found him!
Liesel,
Birgitta, Louisa, boys, Gretel, Marta will be in the nursery.
Maria, you've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us. Without any explanation. Without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Well, good. Then you're back to stay.
Only until you can make arrangements for a new governess.
Oh, no. The children have missed you. I've missed. I mean, everyone missed you while you were away. Nothing was right. Everything was wrong.
But I...
No, we'll talk about it later. You go up to the children. Maria, a new dress?
We have a new postulant.
I know I'm right, Max. So find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Gale, settle this for Max and me, will you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? Well, that's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know that makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight. There's that Tyler. While you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you know who it was.
Oh, thank you, Philip. Yeah, what were we just talking about?
This isn't the first call you've gotten from Berlin.
Gaylord, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I'd like to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Gaylord, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him the last rites. They asked him, do you renounce the devil and all his works? And he said, at this point, I prefer not to make any enemies.
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what might happen to you, to your property,
To your children?
to everyone close to you, to Elsa, to me?
And what would you do if they come?
But anyone with any sense would do. Sit tight and wait for it all to blow.
Max, and you think it actually will?
One thing's for sure, nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. Dear attractive to a young idealist. Today you'll have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing things that daring do, but up against a shark with good a herring do.
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on your side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith and your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is somersaulting all around the sky. And every time it turns another somersault, another day goes by. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, no, you can't stop it even if you try. So I'm not going to worry, no, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
We're somersaulting at a cockeyed angle. We make a cockeyed circle around the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it if the earth wants to roll around the sun. You're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one.
That's you
That's I,
And I,
and me, that all-absorbing character.
that fascinating creature.
that super special feature.
Me. So every star and every whirling planet, every constellation in the sky revolves around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it now.
And I know, though I cannot tell you why,
That's charming.
that as long as I'm living, just as long as I'm living, there'll be nothing else as wonderful as I.
Nothing else as wonderful